key. I can't carry anymore. I need a key. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, another thresher. Come on, that's 2 days in a row now. I have found a few. Is it going to be F? Please. No, it's not. 227 and 14% on the life stolen. I think that's the best roll I've got here in hardcore. Man, I would love to see an F one of those. I think it's somewhere around 10 I've found. From best I can recall. Come on. Hmm. 16, 20. Just putting a chat Reaper's Toll. 1630. Oh, what could have been? Still, best roll. I mean, I'll take it.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, that's a bit painful.
I can't carry anymore.
It's interesting to find one straight up after the stream yesterday. Another Reapers. I think I've got a backup. So what is this? 225, 14 ED. 14 ED, 225 ED, 14. Excuse me. 14 on the lifesteal. 227. We've gone from 39, 461, 39 to. That's 3 more damage. Huge. And I'm sure I've got a backup. This is hardcore. Oh gosh. This is still free. Yep. Oh, it's cool to find my highest roll. It isn't particularly high. I found a few in hardcore. 225 on the ED. But to be honest, it's more of a trophy thing than anything necessarily to do with gameplay. I just rely on when it comes to Reaper's Toll for the prep prop, which is gold with the Barbarian. Well, any melee character really. But will it roll there? No, maybe next time. It's only I hadn't found Reapers for a couple of weeks, and now I found 2 in the last hour or two of gameplay. You know, those kind of interesting little RNG moments.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, so actually the last couple of days magic finding haven't found anything particularly great in general terms, but to me found some cool items. So got my best rolls with dungos ever, but also on this hardcore account, and that was 39 to the vitality and 15% on the damage reduced. What else? My best rolled wolf howl. That was 656 on the skills, so lycanthropy, werewolf, and fury. That was actually all in one stream. It was kind of cool. Well, I found it cool rather. And then, just then, my highest rolled Reaper's Toll. So just kind of like incremental gains across the board and certain items. But and I've seen a rare dimensional shard. That was hard to see actually, given I'm after the unique one being Death Fathom. I'll need to be gambling soon. What am I at? 500,000 gold. My stash is full. So if you want to see a specific item gambled for, just let me know. I've got in mind doing a gamble for Warhammers in the very long shot. I'm hoping to get a Schaefer's hammer, which I know is statistically possible, but it's getting, by my calc, it's about 1 in 400,000 chance. But a couple of those lately. There are other benefits of doing that. I mean, the weapon I'm using is from gambling. Can't roll ethereal in the shop, but that's the best I've ever found. The closest to one of those kind of like epic rare weapons.
Good day.
Good day.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I mean, 11 lightning res. I think I've got enough of these though now. But, you know, it's something.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
A unique amulet. I wonder what it could be.
I am overburdened.
Okay. And an Eth Toledo? Why not? Ha! No, Kazan.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, what else would it be, right? Mahimo Curio, I suppose.
I am overburdened.
And I'm yet to find a 5 to tornado helm. Got a couple 4 to tornadoes, but that's best I've ever found. Cat's eye. Could have been. Could have been. Was that on Hardcore Buffalo Jerky? Your Sork died? Because I can't remember if, maybe we did discuss it. But that's super painful, man. If that was hardcore, I mean, I imagine you wouldn't have said she died if it was a softcore situation. Because you just revive, right? Unless you're talking about a super painful loss and experience. But yeah, that's rough. Oh no. So yeah, Buffalo Jiggy, that is, wow. Well, that's the thing, right? Yeah. I mean, the squishiness of the Sork, like, you know, you saw me playing the cows yesterday. I mean, admittedly it was players 5 terrorized. I died twice, you know, but that was my softcore Sork, and there's a reason why I took my softcore Sork into terrorized cows. The squishiness. There's not much room for error. Well, not with that build. And I suppose that's the hardest thing is the more time you get in hardcore, the easier, because you get things like Storm Shield, and you get the Umroon, and you get your socket quests, and next thing you're rocking like huge amounts of damage reduction. You got your 15 all res from your Umroon, or if you find an epic jewel, 15 all res, etc., etc. It does get easier, like the more time you put in, but that initial period, like I've forgotten now because it's so long ago for me. You know, having all that gear available, like for the Barbarian, the Verdungos, and say the Enigma, those two alone, you know, is 24% damage reduction. Yeah, and then you can chuck on a Shaco, that's 34% DR. Yeah, man. Yeah, oh, that's painful. And you've started with the Zon there, Polar. Hardcore Zon. Resistance issues, or you're going like, you're just gonna get your merc to do the dirty work, just get yourself through hell and then spam, I don't know, cows or something, until you can get Enigma. Not Enigma, Infinity. I mean, am I even gotta find... I check those Colossus swords because I might one day find an cruel sort of blade, cruel blade of quickness or thereabouts. What level was she at? Buffalo Jerky, your sorceress that died. Wait a minute, just gotta deal with this mob with fanaticism out there. Get rid of it. Don't want to split my attention to chat while I'm... it's not archers at least. Hard hitting though, that was one hit and about 1,000 freaking hit points. Might have been extra strong. 30 faster arm walk jewelries. 90. Oh. Okay, so not insignificant at level 90. Crikey. The pain train is what that is. I actually don't know. It seems like a while since I played my hardcore sorceress. I don't know how I actually got her through to. She's currently level 88. Playing sorceress yesterday, or softcore. I killed her twice. Admittedly, not defensively geared at all, but still squishy.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, no, this barb is offline. All my hardcore characters, I haven't done any hardcore online, partly because of player killing and partly because of there's too much lag where I am. I'm on Starlink, and the latency is not the greatest.
I am overburdened.
I'm living rural New Zealand, so out in the wops kind of idea. My nearest town is 800 people. There is no fibre, it's dial up basically. So Starlink it is. It's great to have, but yeah, for online play, way too problematic, especially for hardcore. Yeah, so hardcore, and I've been dabbling a little bit with my offline characters, but yeah, you've got my level. What's she even wearing? How have I done it? Storm Shield helps, that's for sure. Ah, she's got some gear on. I haven't even put an arm in this. Ah, yeah, okay. I don't think that tells us much of a story. Yeah, Ori's Mara's, some resistances, cast rate. Yeah, nothing special. I don't even think I've put anything in the shield, right? No. But she survived somehow. Yeah, like to be able to roll the same map, like the efficiency, I I would average. I've done the math, counted a few runs. My median run time would be somewhere around, as long as I'm not stuffing around identifying too much, about a minute 45 or so, 105 seconds. I reckon if you're doing that includes load time, so that's start, not like just the in-game play and then discounting the load times. But yeah, I imagine doing it online, you'd average at least another 20 or more seconds. That's minimum another 20%, which over 200 players hours, it's an extra 20 hours or so to find the same amount as a general expectation. Right, so where are we? Close enough. What do you want to see gambled? We've got, I think the best option is Warhammers, in the hope of getting one. We could get one or two things. We could get at a very long shot a Schaefer's hammer. I think it's 400,000. Or we could get something better than that. So yeah, just hit me up. I'll wait. Hammers. Righto.
Good day.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It'll be very difficult to get something better than that. What should I do? That's right. I'll just may look strange, but so it'll appear red because I've no longer got my War Travelers on. Which means, so there you go, there's one. It just reduces the chance of me accidentally selling something I don't want to sell. and I mean I've misclicked in the past, just kind of like selling in a rush, and I'm worried about selling my perfect MF Geeds. Oh, and it's got reduced vendor prices 15 as well. I don't care so much about the gold find, but yeah, they don't drop every day. I've had a few, and you know, 37s, 38s, and so on, but it's my one perfect MF Geeds on my hardcore account, and if I accidentally hovered my mouse too close and sold it, it would be a moment of mourning. I think I actually found it luckily early on. I found a few magic finding obviously lately, um, but yeah, I have not got another 40 MF1 since. Oh, there's Fool's Mod, 123. What's going on here? That's an interesting. I don't know what's going on here. The amount to maximum damage. Something with the mechanic. So that's 49 to max damage. That's 123 to max damage. So, oh, this must be some mechanic I'm unaware of. That's a lot more to max damage than that. So maybe it's two and a one and a bit per. I don't know how it's calculated, but interesting. I've learned something new. Someone who does PvP would no doubt know. Amp damage on striking, but yeah, that's about it. 200% damage to demons. There's an attack rating to demons, but no, not good enough. Problem is about half the enemies. Oh, not quite half are undead in the pit. I remember starting out D2 some years ago, and I like watched Dabrunski gamble away 10 million gold on circlets, and this is the point, you know, when I was struggling to even get 1 million in the stash, and I saw him go burn through all that gold. I was like, how is he ever going to recover from that? You know, who's ever going to get that much gold again? I had no idea about Travancore or places to farm gold. It never crossed my mind. I was just struggling through the game, and yeah, I can still remember that because I genuinely thought there's no way you can, you know, that kind of classic meme. How am I going to financially recover from this old, was it the Tiger King? And yet, yeah, I mean, how they turn tables and you just not even minding the waste to get on. 40 ED, if only that had so much more enhanced damage. If only. has no IAS. Not that it's essential. I haven't even gambled Ironstone, which is just the base level unique for the Warhammer. Gosh, I don't want to think about the odds too deeply to get a Schaefer's. I have gambled Stone of Jordan once, or maybe no, I don't know if it's twice, but you know, these gambles do happen, but they are not common. You know, I've seen like people gamble what Griffin's Eyes and so on. The Tiger King mean, yeah. I remember. I think most of us remember that came out during our lockdown in New Zealand. Everyone watched it, just about. It felt like that. And when I watched the first episode, I was like, how am I going to watch this trash? But I got sucked in. I got sucked in big time to the Tiger King, well, I don't even know what you call it, phenomenon. Don't get me started on Carol Baskins. Poor lady. She might be a nice girl. That was the epitome of trash, addictive TV to me. Yeah, I bet. They got the formula so right with that. The way that they did the suspense and the twists. Oh my gosh. Don't want that. Making a Murderer, I'd heard of it. And way out of gold. Yeah. Oh well, not surprisingly, an unsuccessful session trying to gamble for a Schaefer's hammer. I mean, what are the chances? Very low. Alright, let's get back. Oh no, I'm definitely not getting back into it. Need to put my suicide branches on. Alright, let's get back into the fray.
I am overburdened.
don't need another set of Inferno strides. I mean, I might just identify most of these rare weapons, like, just an off chance that a GG one will come along, even if it's not F.
I can't carry anymore.
The Chaos Sanctuary, I've tried to grind it, but that Decrepify as a melee character is just so it's grueling actually, and it's actually particularly dangerous, I find. So for a barbarian anyway, so I actually stick away from it. It's just become terrorized, so I thought, oh, well, I change it up. It's a good terror zone, but yeah, not with this, and especially with this weapon I've got, it's just so much slower than grief. So yeah, the low health pools in the pit are the way to go. If that wasn't hardcore, I just would have charged in there, no questions asked. But yeah, I'll take my time. I remember this spot. It's right here, actually, with the champion pack as well, where I got my hardcore Dark Force spawn. I'd found it only once before online,
I can't carry
and I didn't actually know what it was at that time. It was a couple of years ago, and I dropped it. So I had no evidence of actually having ever found this stupid thing. I dropped it. Well, I looked online because I was like, man, that's rare. I've never seen that. And I was just like, looked at the trading value of it, and it was 0. And so I was just like, oh, that's just worth nothing. Oh, nice rare find, whatever. Of course, never having really considered the Holy Grail because of how ridiculously difficult it is to do. But thankfully, I confirmed that one a couple of days ago here on live stream. I just titled it Dark Force Spawn on one of my live streams there, which is cool to get it in hardcore, but I'm still missing in hardcore. So the overall Grail, so like this is online softcore. The bulk has been found by Barbgantuan, but he still hasn't found himself a Herald of Zakarum or a what is it? Azarath. He's found a number of lightsabers, and what else? I think I'm not sure that he's found Gargoyle's Bite. He may have. My sorceress, softcore sorceress offline has. So yeah, who knows, those items might drop before Schaefer's and or Death's Fathom. I mean, with as much as you're comfortable talking about on a public forum, Buffalo Jerky, if you're still there, what's it you're doing for work? You said, what is it, like, today's your Friday? Oh, I can't recall. Don't feel like you have to answer. Or are you still paramedic, which you've told me before?
I am overburdened.
You're joking. Did you see it? Yes. From an accidental hawk, no less. Gold. There you go. You can get your random sirs every now and again. Oh, that's too good. You know, I'm obviously trying to focus on hawking the uniques and elites, otherwise, and champions, otherwise it just takes too long. And there you go. There's the highest rune yet I've got in the pits. Yeah, that's a good little scenario, isn't it? I mean, any day getting a Sur rune is pretty good, especially given that it's really a byproduct at the moment. Anything that is on top of the Grail items I'm after is a good scenario. Players 1 pits, not the place really to get your high runes, but interestingly, I've gone. Vex was my highest rune. I think it's that specific Vex. That's when I started out. Then I got an Ohm, followed by another Ohm pretty shortly after it. It was only an hour or so gameplay, I think. And to that point, an Ohm has been the highest. And now, and in fact, I'm going to just sort out these runes. I'm going to have to, here we go. Oh, I've got a few gulls, don't I? Gosh, what am I going to do with them? We could roll some sweet weapons, maybe. Found this the other day. Yeah, Sur rune. Put that in chat. One hour 07. Yeah. So what I'll do is I just retitled my live streams to the kind of major finds during it, and a Sur rune is very nice. So yeah, interesting. It's gone Vex, Ohm, and now Sur. So everyone, be on the lookout for a bear rune, would you? I mean, who's not on the lookout for a bear rune?
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. Who said you can't get runes? I don't think anyone said you can't get runes in Players 1. But yeah, they're definitely I find like a much cooler find, a much more exciting find when you're not like specifically going for runes. Like I've done Travancore that much that, you know, kind of, you know, when a high rune drops, it's nowhere near as special. But when you're kind of going through the game, like more just general magic finding, I find they just hit a bit harder.
I can't carry anymore.
I could make that Pride rune word now. I forgot actually, is it Pride? Is it Cham Sur? To be honest, I don't really know what I need it for, unless I'm gonna make a what is it, summon monster. And even then, what is it? Oh, I don't know the meta nowadays. What the way to go is. Bramble? Oh, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where is he? Yeah, amp damaged as well in the end. That's cheeky. Come on. It's a bit slow.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Alright, in honor of that, I'm just gonna be right back with a coffee. B.O.B. coffee. Alright, so that Ruuuune definitely gave me a bit of a boost. 'Cause it's been a while since I've found something juicy, and that definitely counts in the category for me. Could this this be a juicy phase blade? No.
I can't carry anymore.
Morning, babe. My fiance's just got up. It's early morning here in New Zealand. I found a Ruuune, babe. Huge. A Ruuune.
I can't carry anymore.
She pretends to care. She cares. Um, yeah, did you see it drop buffalo jerky? It was glorious. An accidental hawk of a normal monster. Yeah, I think it was 1 hour 07. And the highest rune I've yet got grinding the pit. It's growing from a Vex to 2 ohms to now a Stir. Excuse the kettle boiling in the background. I don't know how much interference that's producing your end. Yeah, I mean, any high rune when you're not expecting it, or you're not kind of grinding for it, I just find that much more special. If I was grinding cows or Travancore, I would be half as excited. Ah, right, yeah, mate. Oh, good on you. Good on you for doing the work. Someone's got it right. I'm just here grinding the pit. Very loosely, you could define it as work. Yeah, man. Oh, I find that early game, it's exciting. It's engaging. Every drop is a potential improvement. Do you think you'll go sorceress again, or go paladin route, or
Yes?
cr- go full crazy and start with a barb? I mean, I don't know if I'd recommend it, even though I'm biased, but I mean, you could be like me, and on the playthrough with my hardcore paladin, my first character, not my first character, but he's the one that's still living. On that playthrough, he got in hell difficulty, still questing, going through the Cal Rush's tombs. He got a Cham rune. Ridiculous. It was from one of the ghosts, you know, they do a slightly higher drop odds and all that. But still, while questing a Chan. And that Chan went into my Barbarian's Ariat's Fate. So it was quite handy for that cannot be frozen. And I didn't find another one until level 98.9 it was. Oh, I might keep that in case I make a fast while I was on.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, level 98.8. In Players 8 Terrorized Zones. And that's the Chamberlain still sitting in my stash right now. Could it be an epic war axe? No.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, there she is. I knew there was another unique there.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, random character. Yep. Yeah, talk about spicing things up. Gosh. Might and Amp. Not a fan of that one. Oh, Fanaticism and Amp. Not a fan of that one either.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. It's locked. I am overburdened.
Oh yeah. So you got the skills in. So whether it be a druid or an assassin or whatever, I found some of the stuff on a guy's speed running helpful because I was like, how do you possibly get through this point, you know, with almost no gear? The mercenary comes in clutch quite often, it appears. That's how I got my first Blitzork through the Chaos Sanctuary. It was a pain, but slow. Yeah, just kept her as a Blitzork and fully cold, and he managed to, after a few deaths, deal with, what's his name? A super dangerous guy. Lord Desace, where many a character has fallen to. Yeah, I don't know how many times my mercenary died to him. Being cold, immune, of course, my Blizzard was doing nothing. But yeah, the tips and tricks that they're coming out with, the likes of Kano and Llama and all that, to get through, you know, like the Ancients, like, I thought not possible. But, yeah, getting those Ancients stuck on that tile, the bottom right corner, things like that. Little ingenious ways.
I am overburdened.
It's insane. Like, I didn't think that stuff was possible until he started doing it. Like, I never would have thought a barbarian could do 0 to Ubers in how many hours? 7 or so? I can't recall. And the awesome things about Diablo 2, it's not like there's no glitches, as far as I'm aware anyway. Like, unlike that, I watched this Elden Ring speed run. It was a minute something. Unbelievable, but obviously you just flew through some part of the map and that was that. Clearly a glitched speed run, but yeah, no glitches getting a barb through two and including the freaking Ubers. Just nuts. And anything under 50 hours, really, in my mind, let alone under 10. I mean, sure, after 150 odd playing hours, I quite comfortably took my barbarian through Ubers, my hardcore barb. That's just a few more hours. Ward bow, is that Widowmaker? Which wild string? Widowmaker. Can never remember. Alright, we can do this. Death's Fathom. Sometimes it's interesting, I'll just, as I'm doing the pit grinding, just like, I'm not even sure, other than just killing the monsters, I'm like, forget actually why I'm there. Apparently it's to find a Death's Fathom in a Schaefer's hammer. I say apparently because the evidence is, the drops aren't really showing that. Moving on Greaves, gosh. Stupid strength requirement. And if they did roll really nicely, I'd be like, that is a massive shame. Yeah, the waves, that's a good point. They've kept that. I suppose they just say it's a feature of the game, right? Look at that sirloin. It's tasty. Just trying to think. I know I kept a 3 open socket F Thresher, I think, for the day. Is it Pride? Am I getting mixed up? I need to have a look. Is it Chamsu Eolo for Pride? F, come on, hit me with the... No, 74 max damage. That's... Oh, it's 2 open socket. That's so rare to see. Just the 2 open sockets. Oh my gosh. You know, the odds on that very famous legendary mullet that has all the mods, like the chances of that drop must have been so low. Less than a Tyrael's, I'd imagine. Just that combination.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Light belt. I'm trying to think what the light belt is. It's not often you see it, obviously in hell difficulty. Snake cord. I've already got the Lenny mode tick in the box. With my soft core barb, leveling him, I think it was about level 98. In one of the mage fists. Yeah, in one of the P8 Terra zones the Lenny mode dropped, which I had a look at the drop odds, about 1 in 400,000. Stupid rare. Alright, I'm gonna be calling it maybe in the next 2 runs. 2 or 3. It's been pretty good. I mean, getting my best rolled Thresher, at least on my hardcore account here, and a Ruuune is pretty decent. Ruuune definitely makes the day, for sure. Looks like Schaefer's and oh, I don't know. You never know. Maybe Death Fathom will come along.
I can't tell anymore.
10 extra gold for monsters with 34 attack rating. That is actually a pretty cool roll. I think it's 36 is the max attack rating. I might just keep this little trophy find. 10 being the maximum roll, of course, with the gold find as well. %, better chance of getting magic items.
It's locked.
Sword guard. No. Alright, we'll make this the final run. Actually, I'll call it there. Cheers for watching, and yeah. 2 drops notable were the best roll Reaper Soul I've had on the hardcore account, and the Ruuune was a juicy drop.